Hello, good and faithful people of the Church of the Mediator. It's Father Dale. I hope you're well, whatever it is that you hear this message this week. Happy Easter Thursday. Remember, our feast is an 8-day feast and eventually a 50-day feast. And so we are only just beginning our celebration of Easter and Eastertide. Thanks be to God. Alleluia. Christ is risen. The Lord is risen indeed. Just a reminder that this Sunday is a relatively normal Sunday, low Sunday as they call it, St. Thomas Sunday. This is the Sunday each year when we listen to the gospel story of doubting Thomas and his wanting to see and put his hand in and touch the wounds of the risen Christ. And Jesus provides, of course, as we know. Looking forward to being with you 9 a.m. There will be an adult forum continuing our study of the Psalms following 9 a.m. and then 1 p.m. as usual. I'm sitting out here in the early evening loveliness that is right now. It's, of course, a little chilly still outside, but the sky today was so blue and so clear. I'm sitting out here on my back porch in one of my rocking chairs, enjoying the breeze. You can hear our little wind chime chiming away over there in the evening's breeze. Alleluia, Christ is risen. We thank God for spring as well. I was out yesterday, spent quite a few hours out here beginning to plant some flowers in the containers, and of course then had to take them in and put them inside so they didn't freeze overnight, because of course it's still dropping a little low on the cold side, but here we are. I was thinking about back when I was in undergrad at Moravian. I took a course, actually it was a course on Paul, St. Paul, because Moravian required us to take at least a couple of religion courses, and one of those was this course on St. Paul, taught by what at that time, to me, when I was in my late teens, felt like an ancient professor, Dr. Chapman, who actually really was a remarkable teacher and an interesting teacher. But he talked about the resurrection, and I remember it stuck with me. There were a couple of things from that class that I still remember to this day and hold to this day. Isn't that one of the amazing things about a teacher or a professor? All these years later, he spoke about how and why he was confident in his belief that Jesus actually was bodily raised from the dead. His reasoning was compelling to me, and that was that all of the apostles, all of those who told the story, who carried it on in the first generation, all of them minus one, John the evangelist, the beloved disciple, all of them ended up giving up their lives for the message of Christianity. And he said either they were all completely deluded, which makes not a lot of sense if you think of a group of humans, or they were telling the truth. That felt compelling to me. The fact that they were willing to go to torturous ends for most of them, right? And I was thinking about this too today as I walked through the nave at church, and we have the banners, all of which have the symbols of martyrdom of the apostles, that they were willing to give up their lives for the cause of the message of a Christ who died and rose again. Seems like a profound vote of confidence in the idea that Jesus did actually physically rise from the dead, appear to them, say to them, "Peace be with you," offer them, in St. Thomas's case, to see the marks of the nails and the spear in his side. Oh, and look at that, you can actually see my cat Callie is sitting in the window wondering what I'm doing out here, sitting on the porch talking to you all. So it is literally the martyrdom of those early generations, because they would have known if it wasn't true, right? They would have known if it was just baloney or just BS. They would have known if they had lied and cooked it up, right? But does someone, maybe one person might go to a very ugly end for a lie or for a falsification, but to have a whole group of people be willing to believe that there was more, that even if they were thrown into an arena with wild animals, or if they were roasted alive or skinned alive, and that they were willing to continue on with that and to believe that there was more, that there was resurrection, seems like something to be contemplated. So, my friends, we believe in the resurrection of the dead. We know that Jesus was raised. Alleluia. Christ is risen. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday morning. Enjoy the spring weather. And until Sunday, blessings.